Well, look who decided to grace us with his presence. My very own Orion, my hubby. I'm showing you my wax pot and my wax that I will be using. This is Satin Smooth. I'm showing you the wax remover oil I'm going to be using and a cleanser. And then of course you will need an eyebrow brush, some scissors, and a few strips of muslin paper. And of course a handsome model. And I'm just zooming in to show you the eyebrows that we're going to be waxing today. You can tell he really needs a cleanup. Past overdue. Well, hello there, this is me, his wifey. He is so excited to do this. Not really, this is not his favorite part, period. But right now I'm just cleansing his eyebrows using that cleanser from Satin Smooth. That basically gets rid of excess oils. I'm going to be using an eyebrow brush, just brushing the hair upwards so I can trim his eyebrows. Ryan's eyebrows can tend to be very coarse, and which is a normal thing for a man. So sometimes I have to hold it either with my finger or with a brush so that I could see the longer strands. Making sure that the wax is not hot. Go ahead and place it onto the skin by pressing it and making sure that you're creating a very thin layer. You don't want to layer this kind of wax too thick because you're more likely to rip the skin if you do. Then of course, using some muslin paper, I'm going to place it right on top and rub it with an upward stroke with the same way I put the wax on. That's exactly the way that I want to make sure that I rub it. And of course rip downwards, making sure that you rip as close to the skin as possible to avoid any kind of rips or any kind of skin injury. Again, brushing it downwards or with the flow of the wax and ripping it. You can tell he already forgot what it feels like. It's been a while. And then doing also the underneath portion of the eye. Just FYI, for a man, you don't have to shape eyebrows as far as like an arch. Usually for males, you do like a straight line. So it's a lot easier, and I've had his wax done several times already, so kind of have a defining line. So I don't really have to concentrate on making sure that I'm creating a perfect shape. And here you go. You could already tell such a big difference. Just a clean, nice shaped eyebrow. And this time I zoomed in so that you could see exactly the steps I'm taking. I'm brushing the hair upwards again, making sure that I don't miss any long strands. Sometimes they hide in between there. So just cutting with my scissors. And then sometimes, like I said before, I usually put my thumb right on his arch portion so that I lift his eyebrow, and so some of the coarse hair that wants to kind of hide in between will kind of raise up so I can see what I need to cut. That kind of helps me to make sure that they're shaped nicely. Again, making sure that it's not too hot and placing it on the other side of the eyebrow in the middle. Upward strokes, very thin layer. Using the muslin strip, of course placing it on top, rubbing it upwards with the flow of the wax several times, making sure that you hold the skin tight so that it's not loose and you're not tearing his skin. And then of course to clean up the eyebrow at the top. And I'm making a longer line, so I'm going to split it in two and wax one portion and then the next one. That way it kind of helps with the pain. If I would have done the whole strip, it would have hurt a lot more, and you might not be as accurate. So I always split it if it's too long of a line. And we're almost done! So exciting. Of course, making sure that you do the bottom, and I'm going to extend it all the way down. Sometimes he has a few stray hairs that grow on the side, so I want to make sure that I grab all of them. And you can just use, you know, a little bit more pressure with the popsicle stick so that you make sure that you are actually creating a thinner line of wax so that it's not too thick. And again, tearing it, and I'm going to show you all the hairs that we've removed with one strip. And that's all we've removed. And of course we're going to use our tweezers, and he hates tweezers, so I have to really be careful and do it very quickly because that's not his favorite part. So I'm just looking to make sure that both of his eyebrows are the same, and that helps me see which strands I need to take care of with the tweezers. And then I'm going to use this almond wax remover, which is an oil, just a very small pump, not even a full pump, putting it right on top of my palm, rubbing it in between my fingers, and then placing it onto the eyebrow, and that helps to remove any kind of sticky residue. You could tell he's very nice and pink from our procedure. Beauty hurts sometimes. And we're done. And he's been such a trooper. He deserves a sweet kiss. Aww. And that's it. Very easy, very quick way to make sure that your man stays clean. But if you saw this video, please make sure to give it a thumbs up. And please subscribe if you haven't done so. See y'all next time.